GGRC.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of GGRC. I'm RC, and today we're going to be checking out Train Valley 2. So, word of note before we go any further, this is an early access game. But what I could say about this game, even though it's in early access, is that it feels pretty fleshed out already. Here, let's jump into it. We'll talk about it as we play it. So, Train Valley 2 is a train sim, okay? It is basically a game where you go in and you conduct trains to deliver goods and create goods and then deliver those goods and whatnot. So I find this game, though, to be full of tasks and things that you need to accomplish. I find it pretty relaxing just to kind of like sit back and build, build train tracks and to create goods to deliver to other places and everything. What makes it a lot of fun is that though there are star ratings here, it's not necessary to actually get all the star ratings to finish a level. You could just kind of learn the level, go at your own pace if you feel, and just have a good time. But here, let's jump into the very first level here, the tutorial level, so that way you guys can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. So we're actually going to skip the tutorial here once we get started. So let's skip that. Let's pause real quick, because during any kind of playthrough you can actually hit this pause button in the top right. So you're actually going to see a bunch of different things that you could do on the right here when you're building. These are achievements that you can get. These are different star ratings you can get. So if you avoid train crashes, you get a star. If you earn at least $40,000, you get a star. And then you have these timing based ones, which is if you complete the level in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and 9 minutes, you get 3 more stars. So I think I managed to get 4 stars. I haven't managed to get the 5-minute one yet. I was very, very close the second time I played through. I think I might have been 10 seconds off. But these kind of accomplishments actually help you become better at the game. So here's what we're doing here. We actually paused it. As of right now, everything is just kind of running, right? You can see the windmill going and everything, but it's up to us to kind of figure out what to do. So you have down here, you could see that the little person icon here is actually ticking up. You can have 10 out of 10 workers here. Those are your workers. So what they're going to do is they're going to go to different stations here and actually do the work for you. So let's pause it real quick. To get them to go to stations, we actually need to build train tracks, okay? So we select the train track button up over here. We're paused so that way our time is not ticking down. And while it's paused, you can actually build. So from here, we know that we need to go from our train station here, and we need to build some train tracks that lead over here. Now, they won't actually build until we unpause it here. So we'll unpause. Boom. There are the tracks, which is really nice, right? And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to click this button, and this is going to dispatch 2 workers over to this logging factory, logging camp type area here, because we need to get some logs. Now, what we need to do after that is we then need to take those logs over here, so that way they can take them and create some lumber out of those logs. So if we pause again, we can actually purchase this because we have 26, well, we had 36, but we have 26,000 gold. And from this point, we can also build another track that leads to this place. So what I usually like to do is I like to build tracks that are going to sort of take you exactly where you need to go. It can be a little tricky because you got to curve the tracks in such a way that they'll actually, loop into where you're going. Yeah, we can't quite get it there. I don't know that we'll be able to get it around here. Curve in. Oh, we're just shy of 1,000. At least now we know we can build the track, though. Let's see if we can go back here. Let's see if we can shave 1,000 off of what we're building. Back a little bit. Minus 17. There we go. So what this does is this is going to create a loop, so that way once they create the once they actually get the logs from the logging camp here, they can actually take the logs over to the other, I guess it's a masonry building or of some sort. I don't know, a lumber producing building. I don't know. Let's see. It'll probably tell us if we mouse over it. Produces boards. It doesn't actually say. Produces logs. It just kind of tells you what it is. Or what they do, rather. It doesn't tell you what it is. But you can see over here your objectives are to get 2 logs, and we can't see the other objective under this one for some odd reason. But again, like I said, early access, these are things that they're going to have to go through and fix, I think, showing off, you know, the things that you need to do per area here and everything. So anyway, let's unpause. Enough talking. Let's see some action here, right? We've already sent a train here with 2 dudes. I'm actually going to switch the track here and send 2 dudes over to this one just to prep it. And see, the 2 dudes that are over here are actually producing the logs here. So what's cool is that once those 2 are done, we can send those 2 logs back, so that train will come right back here and deliver these 2 logs that we need. Oh, there we go. You need to mouse over it while it's actually running to see the lumber that you need. I see. So I'm still kind of learning as I play this too. Having gone into this, I played this game for maybe about an hour and a half or so, but I felt like that was sort of enough time to really understand what was going on. Over here in the bottom left, you can actually see that we have 2 trains, but if we get up to 20,000, we could buy a 3rd train. So we could have 3 trains running around all these tracks, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we got to get more guys up there producing logs. Now, of course, we could fast forward this too if we want. We can have the trains run a bit faster. And you can actually pause the trains too. So at this point, actually, one place can only house so many workers at once. So we're going to actually wait on this train. We're going to kind of like let it hang back while these other 2 build. And here we go. As you can see, we've already changed the fork in the track over here, so now they're going to go all the way around over here and get there. And we'll let these guys produce these 2 logs, and we will ship them out as well. Oh, they need workers. Send them. And we're at 12,000. We're getting close to being able to buy the 3rd train, which we'll be doing in just a second here. Okay, send those 2 out. Music is very relaxing, very nice. So at this point, we could do the same thing here. We could either wait for our train to get in here, or we could send this train out. There we go, we have 2. Which will go straight across over here and deliver 2 of those that we need. And then as soon as that one's out of the way, boom, we'll get the logs right in place. So we'll be able to build a 3rd train here in just a second. Once that cashes in. There we go, 3rd train. And we need some more workers over there and up there. Phew, bless me. Oof, forgive me for that one. Couldn't hold it back. Sometimes you just gotta sneeze, you know? So this is gonna be one of those games where when you watch, it's not gonna be one of the most exciting games to watch somebody else play, unfortunately. However, it is one of those games that I feel is a lot of fun to play. Because, like I said, it's one of those games that I could just sit here, play a couple levels, and I just feel good about what I'm doing. You know, I feel relaxed, and I'm having a good time. I feel like I'm accomplishing, and I've always been the kind of person that just likes to build stuff, you know? Like, being able to build sort of a train town here, and, you know, kind of go at my own pace, and deliver all these goods and everything like that. It sounds corny, but I actually get a small sense of accomplishment from it, which I actually enjoy quite a bit. Alright, so 2 more pieces of lumber have been taken there. Send 2 more guys there. We'll send 2 more workers over there, because we need them. Now, of course, you don't want the trains to crash. If these trains, one gets too close to the other one, they will crash, and that is not good. You do not want that to happen. You'll lose money, you'll lose time. Of course, again, like I said, you can go at your own time. It's not really that big of a deal. If it does happen, you're just going to lose out on some star rating stuff. Okay, let's see if we can speed up the process here. Because the last thing we actually need to do is deliver those 2 lumber. Boom! There we go. We're done. Look at that. Now, the secret to getting the under 5 is probably going to be the speedier process, getting those trains through as quick as you can and everything. I believe that my best time for this, I actually had I want to say it was like a 5:10 or a 5:12 or something. Like, I had just missed the 5-minute mark. But it's again, like I said, one of those games where you can go at your own pace, but if you decide that you want to go a little bit further and go a little bit crazier with the game and try to go for all of these stars, that is an option for once you start getting better at the game. But I love that it's built around, you know, several different, I guess we'll say difficulty levels. The difficulty level of the game is built right in. You don't need to pick one right off the get-go. And once you start, it's basically just like, oh, okay, I'm just enjoying building trains and stuff here. I don't care about star rating. And that's your difficulty. That's where it comes in. So the game actually comes with 20 levels to start. I don't know how many it's supposed to have once they're done with early access. But you can see here that I finished the first 4. And judging from the fact that the first level takes, you know, 5 to 10 minutes to play, and I played about an hour, I would say hour 15, hour and a half, somewhere in that range, you could tell that as the game goes on, the levels do take a bit more time to play. So we're actually going to start off on a brand new one that I haven't played yet called The Dam. So let's jump in. Now, as you can see, things have become a lot more complicated here. It says you could build bridges in this level. Turn on bridge building mode. Okay, let's do it. Choose where you want the bridge to be constructed. So you can see these blue areas here are actually where you can build a bridge, which is kind of fun. So you can tell that we're definitely going to have to build a bridge between these 2 areas here. So we're going to put one there. And there we have it. We've done it. But now at this point, I feel like we need to build some tracks and get ourselves deciding what we need to do first. So you can see that we need to get 6 lumber to the middle here. And this is where we can produce lumber. So the first thing we got to do is we got to get to the logging camp. And we also need to produce bricks. So we produce bricks with sand that we get over here. So our very first order of business here is probably going to be building a track that leads here. Wait, go back. There we go. So we'll just get started here. We'll do something, you know, somewhat simple here. We do have 12,000. Can we actually build a branching path over to here? Yeah, we can. Look at that. So now I can decide where I want to send my trains, whether I want them to do the sand, or if we want to actually head to the lumber mill for... Actually, that was a big mistake on my part. We can't do anything there yet, so it's helpful that that's there, but we can't do anything with it yet. They got to actually head over to the logging camp, so we will just deal with them actually building some sand first. And then hopefully we'll get enough money that we can build the tracks to take us over to the brick area. So that was a big mistake on my part already. But that's what this game is all about. It's a learning process. And I find that part fascinating. It's like you're going to play one level. Think of it as sort of like a real-time strategy game, you know, RTS, where you might play one level on single player. And once you finally figure out how that level works, then you're like, oh, I could replay this and approach it from this part and do much better. And that's kind of what this game brings to the table for me, is like a little bit of strategy, which is kind of fun. Alright, so they're just about done with the 4 rocks here. And let's see, we got 4,500. We can actually send another set of workers over here. Once the workers get there, we do get 2 grand, so that is going to help us with our building costs, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to get us over to build bricks here. This was just a big mistake on my part, building the tracks here, so we're just going to have to eat that, I think. Of course, we could send more workers for more money, so why not? Let's do it. So again, I'm not doing this the most correct way. You know, someone out there who's much more experienced at these types of games is probably watching going like, no, 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 don't do it this way. But again, I feel like I sound like a broken record at this point. You could do it any way you want, which is what I like about it. All right, so let's see here. We'll wait for these guys to get there. Normally, though, if you want to get good at this game, you're going to be multitasking. So, like, while those guys are going there, you're going to be sending sand over here, while also at the same time that's happening, you'll be sending guys over to here, to here, to here, and you're just sort of micromanaging everything at once. All right, so let's pause here. Let's see if we can... There we go. Oop, nope, go back. Take the curve. No, that's not where I want the curve. Straight. Yep, and then curve right up. But sometimes I feel like the track controls are a little sticky. They won't curve when I need them to sometimes, and it gets kind of annoying. It's like I just want it to go this way and go up, and it was curving up a second ago, but now it's not. And that might actually just be because I don't understand how the track needs to be, which full well might be the case. So I can't quite get the track to move where I need it to. I guess maybe instead of that... Nope, we don't want to curve that way. We want to curve this way. There we go. Well, maybe we do want to go the other way, so that way it curves into that. Well, we could make a... We can make another branch over here if we need to. We got 3,500. Is that enough to actually get us to... Not quite enough. We're almost there. So we had a little change of plans. Let's just send out some more dudes and get some money here. Send out another one. These workers can't really do anything once they get in there. Oh, slow time down. But that is going to give us some money, which is what we need. So back to building tracks here. There we go. Now we're in. Okay. Let's get some more workers there, shall we? Let's send that guy out. And send another one out. Okay, we're gonna pause him just for a sec here. Get these guys in there. Build some logs. Get some money. See if we can actually build this bridge area over here. Oh, I see. So then we can get some more workers in there at least. Alright, so let's pause again. Now to build lumber, we actually need to build a branching path here. Yet we do not have quite... We do not have enough just yet. So... Send another set of guys over there. That should be enough to build our thing. And build our track. There we go. So now you can see that we have a bunch of ways for the train to actually go. So now they can, you know, go up to the logging area, head back down for the lumber. And that is actually what we're going to do real quick here. Let's send the lumber down. There we go. And there they are. Look at that. Building lumber like pros. And then we'll send them back over to the main area here. Because home base requires 6 things of lumber, which will give us a good amount of money to do some of the other stuff that we haven't been able to do yet. So there's that. There's that. And there's that. So normally at this point what I would do is I would probably restart this level because now I know what I need to do, where I need to build, that kind of thing, and I would probably try to go for, you know, more stars and that kind of thing. But at this point I'm just having fun building, so I kind of just wanted to show you guys how this game works as well. Alright, we really need something that branches here and can reach up there. So here's another thing you can do. You can actually get this little bulldozer and get things out of the way like that and that. So That should hopefully give us enough room. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Is there an undo? Can we get an undo here? It doesn't look that way. So we gotta use the bulldozer again. So you gotta be really careful about when you're placing stuff, because if you're not, you are gonna lose out on some money. No, we don't want to curve that way. Okay, we do want to go this way. Curve up. Oh, we almost had it. There it is. Okay, we finally got him up there. And now we just gotta take this track here. There we go. Now we're connected. Let's do this. I don't care how messy it looks. I don't care at this point. Let's just get these guys going. Alright, send you. And send you. Oh! Nope, 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 nope. Go back, go back. Nope, nope, stop. Turn around. Nope. Okay, so I'm stuck in sort of a loop here. Okay, stop him. So when you stop, you actually do have the option of turning the train around if you need to. I forgot to actually move the fork there, so you actually see how complicated this might get if you got like 3 or 4 trains going at once doing the same thing, you know? Alright, let's race all you guys where you need to go. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're gonna send these guys back where they need to go. Send another set of guys there. Once we get enough money, we should probably get a 4th train too, so that way we're moving a little bit better. Move it, trains, let's go. Yeah, because we're gonna need to build that lumber regardless. Okay, let's switch that one. Alright, we gotta send some workers over to the other building, so let's just send that. And we do actually have workers that we can build up over here too, so we have enough money. I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to build some tracks that go from up here. Look at that. Now we're going to build some workers, and they're going to head right over to help out with the bricks. The real question is, will they crash? Who will go first? Should I stop somebody? Probably. We don't want a train crash. Okay. Let's get them in place. Alright, we got 2 workers. They're making bricks now. So the only other place that we really need to build a track is from here to here. We almost got enough money. Probably have enough money here shortly. Who else needs some stuff? Alright, we gotta send some workers over to that place. And they need some more workers as well. Okay, they're in. We don't need bricks at home base, so we can actually send these bricks right out to this other main base here. We'll be sitting pretty, I think. Alright, and we'll send these guys out. And once that train delivers, I think we'll pause and we will build the next set of tracks. Alright, let's build these tracks here. So that connects to that. And then with the logs, we do need to deliver just regular logs over here. So let's go ahead and build that fork there. And that should be all the tracks we're actually going to need for this particular level here. So once we hit up to 20k, we'll get this train. Now, we actually also have the ability to upgrade trains at this point, too. If you spend 10k on a train, it'll upgrade it, and it'll run a lot faster, which is pretty fun. Alright, we got planks over here. Who needs planks? The guy's way over there. So we'll send... Oh, we need workers. Okay. We're out of trains. See, now we're multitasking. Alright, we got to get workers over there to deliver those boards. So we will send you. Okay, let's get our 4th train here. Wow, you actually have the ability to have 5 trains in this one if you want. That's pretty cool. Okay, they're going to send those 2. They're going to send those 2. And we'll pause the bricks there for a sec. Send the dirt up over there. Okay, we can hit play on that one. Lots of trains in motion. A lot of things going on here, guys. Alright, we're going to send the lumber this away. They only need 4 at that one. Alright, I'm going to send the workers over to the logging camp here. Oh, those guys need to go straight. They don't want to go into the logging camp. No need. Watching those extensions, you know, in the you know, where everything is going and everything is a mighty important part of the game. Making sure your trains aren't going into the wrong camp and that kind of thing, because that could be a bit annoying, I think. Alright, how we doing? Lumber there. Lumber there. And I think we're going to upgrade one train here so you guys can actually see the difference here. It's actually this blue train. It's super quick. Here, we'll get another one going too. They are a lot faster than the normal trains. Let's see here. Oh, nope. You were supposed to turn around. There we go. I'm glad that turnaround feature is in there. It's very important. Alright, so we got dirt there. Alright, we gotta spin this around. We gotta send some workers there to get the bricks. And we actually need to send some more here to get more sand to make those. Actually, I don't think we do. We should have enough sand to make the bricks. Or no, we need 2 more. That's what we need. We got 6 to make the bricks, but we need 2 more. Okay, let's upgrade that one. So we got one of our old trains running right now. You'll see the blue train that's coming out behind it is just going to like wreak havoc and go quick. So this green trains, if you're not careful, those blue ones will run right into the back of them. Once that one lands though, boom. We have all upgraded trains now at this point though, which is awesome. Alright, 2 more logs going back with blue trains. We'll hit those 2. Log that way. These 2. I think we're timing it just perfect. We're going to do quite terrible on the star rating here, though. I think we're going to end with 1 star. But, like I said, we're going at our own pace here. We're just having some fun, so I'm not ultimately too worried about it. But again, you could always come back to these levels, try them again. And if this is the kind of simulation game that seems fun to you, I mean, you know, for me, I'm very give and take on simulation games, because some I absolutely adore, and then I play other ones where I'm like, you know, this one's okay. And this one, I'm just having a really great time with. The time that I have spent with it so far, which isn't a lot of time, you know, at this point we're in the 2-hour range or whatever, but it's still having a great time with it. Even in early access, which is kind of crazy. Alright, we're going to be delivering our last 2 bricks here. And we'll get our whole 1 star. There we go, the 1. And the 2. There we go, victory. And we did not buy more than 2 engines, so we got the one, you know, basically like throwing you a bone star is what that is. But there you go. That was the dam level number 5, so we finished that one. That was a lot of fun. So again, you could see how once you play through a level, you kind of get how it all works and how it all comes together. So what's really interesting about this, though, is that you got your 2 ages, even though there's only, you know, 20 levels to play through. you're going to have 10 that are done in the Steam age, and you're going to have 10 that are done in the industrial age, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean, that is the bulk of the game right there. And I think it is a ton of fun. Now, what's really cool is that it's in early access. Like I said, I don't know how many levels it's ultimately going to have, how many ages it plans to go through, that kind of thing with the trains and whatnot, or if they plan to add other vehicles and stuff in there. But what is cool is that you do have the option of going to the Steam Workshop and downloading other levels, which is pretty cool. So, like, for example, you know, there's the Fjords, so we can subscribe to that one. And now in my levels, rather in subscribed, you can go in there and you can play Fjords now, which is pretty cool. That one actually is pretty highly rated, it would seem. It's at the very top. It's got 4 out of 5 stars, so might be a good one to check out after this. Now, on top of that, though, because they have a workshop, they also have a level editor. Now, prepare yourselves. I haven't done anything in this. I don't plan to, but for those of you who are interested, you can actually go in here and you can make levels. You know, you could go in here. Look at this. We're just drawing some water for no reason. We won't be saving this or whatever. But you can go in here and you can make your own train levels and upload them to Steam, and other people can download them and play through your levels. So this game in early access already has Steam Workshop functionality, which I think is really, really awesome, and it really is going to add to the replay value of this game. But there you go. That is Train Valley 2. Like I said, for an early access game, I think that this is a ton of fun, and it's only $10 too. So if this looks like fun to you, I can fully recommend this already in early access for $10. It's already a great experience. So there you go, everybody. Train Valley 2. GG, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.
GRC.